Because the clerk said that women who wear tight clothes are mentally broken. Of course, you'd be wrong. Where I come from, I saw with my own eyes that you do not judge a woman's fitness by the size of her ass. Yeah, where I was this Sunday, women are running, women are fit. Baseball in Gauteng alone has 3 branches. There's one in Kenton Park, there's one in Max Park, and then the main branch is in Pretoria. It used to take 30 minutes to make a baseball bat. Now it takes 5. Just throw it in the machine and then it comes out. Nothing pisses me off like looking at how other people are enjoying the sports economy. I consider myself to be South Africa's #1 QB. And I would love to go play American football, or is it that I would love to go cross my name in all of the world's hemispheres, hardest sports to be played. Looking at Lamar Jackson while he was still in college, it was easy for my brain to say, you still want to go there? Yeah. Looking at Joshua Vaughn's fight, it was easy for my brain to say, you still want to go there? When I was at the marathon, I was looking for a sponsor that would take us to the triathlon. The triathlon, you run and then you cycle and then you swim. Funny enough, before the race began, I was talking to one of the people who could have been a socks distributor, but I wanted to focus on the race. Did you know that Donald Trump used to be the Danny Jordan of the NFL? In fact, it's his actions that now they play 2 times a week. So, funny enough, I'm saying all of these things and I live 2 streets away from the head of athletics in South Africa. One of my other gym mates is now started cycling. The other one used to swim at varsity level. Me, I took number 33 at a 15-kilometer race, and then my second most fittest runner of the group took number 22. Then our first runner didn't make it because of his track coach told him to be elsewhere. Now he's telling us about ABSA, whereby all of the fittest runners in South Africa will be there. So just for us to get bicycles, it would cost 13K for 4 people. While I was at Leondale, I met Sabza. Shout out Sabza. You know, me and Sabza talked about a dream in my chair. And I also met Auntie Tiamo. Hello, Auntie Tiamo. Auntie Tiamo said that the problem with black people is that we don't trust anymore because of how much we've been let down. When I was about to walk into a lift from a Good Samaritan, I saw Auntie Tiamo at the garage. Instead of getting in the taxi, I still went to Auntie Tiamo to ask her that, do you want to give me a lift home? You know, women get lift from guys every time, so I wanted to see if Auntie Tiamo was willing to give to me, but Auntie Tiamo had friends to go see. 80% of kids who are exposed to cell phones watch pornography. 60% of your boyfriends, they do not know if they are or they are not a rapist. A study was done, another one should be done, that reflects that porn is like murdering small animals for a rapist, a version of it. This is the main reason I'm doing these videos, not to get my lines straight. I used to date this woman before 2010 who had beautiful eyes. She had big, beautiful eyes, and I was determined to see them. So she walks me home, and then after she walks me home, I say, are you not coming in? She says, no, I'm not coming in. And then I started to try to push her through my gate. And then as I was pushing her, that little voice in my head came on and said, you are now bordering on the line of 7 to 15. So So how do I know I'm not part of the 60% that doesn't know if it has raped or not? Because I stopped myself. You understand? All pride aside. So now, ladies, when you go around being in relationships, you should know for certain that you might be dating a rapist who doesn't know if he's a rapist or not. Because of after 2010, I found myself now asking for consent 2 to 3 times after we've had that conversation with the guys. So what is a killer? What is a killer and what is a murderer? If you can answer the question of, do we need killers? Do we need murderers?